Good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming out to Summit Terrace this morning. This is a wonderful neighborhood, but where we stand right now puts a black eye on everything in the city. Whether it is an overzealous landlord dropping off a broken couch, perhaps an unused mattress, or someone looking to get rid of heaps of trash, the last place this junk belongs is in someone's backyard. I am talking about illegal dumping, and I will admit it, it happens way too often in this city. We know this since I was sworn in as mayor. We have devoted more resources to picking up illegal dumping, trash, than ever before. What we are finding, though, is cleaning the city of illegal dumping is like plugging holes in the bottom of a leaky boat. And even if we catch someone on camera, as we have many times, they are getting off with a slap on the wrist, if not less. This is not the first time I have stood here and promised a crackdown on illegal dumping. The reason, though, this time will be different is we have the full cooperation of Dauphin County District Attorney Fran Shardo and the Dauphin County court system. Thanks to President Judge Scott Evans, we have with us today Dauphin County Commissioner Mike Priest, District Attorney Shardo, and Councilman Ralph Rodriguez, a man who I am so proud of the work he does throughout this city during the spring, summer, and fall, going around to these illegal dump sites on his own time with dozens of volunteers to clean them up and beautify the city of Harrisburg. Studies have shown that illegal dumping in neighborhoods can have a direct correlation on violent crime. We are committed to doing everything we can to stop illegal dumping today, so we can raise safer neighborhoods and families for tomorrow. At this time, I would like to call upon Commissioner Mike Priest to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate you. Good morning, everyone. You know, I want to start off by thanking the press. What a great amount of press we have here today to cover this very important topic, which has become a scourge in our communities. When you look around here right now, who would do this? Who would do this to the capital city of Pennsylvania? A city where we're proud to say that we have the state capitol where all 253 legislators work here on a daily basis. 50 state senators, 203 state representatives, they work here, but then they go home and they forget about it. And we have the governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania lives less than 1.5 miles from here with his family. But yet, this continues to go on, and people for too long have turned a blind eye to illegal dumping right here in the city of Harrisburg. 2 years ago, history was made when the county and the city joined together and created, for the first time ever, a joint city-county employee who was an environmental enforcement officer to combat illegal dumping within the city confines. And we have determined more needs to be done. Illegal dumping has become an epidemic here in the city, taking a negative toll on the community, the environment, our residents, both young and old, within the affected neighborhoods within the city. In the past year, the county has picked up over 20 tons of illegally dumped items. The city, Public Works, has spent close to $250,000 in countless manpower hours cleaning up the city. Over 700 tons of illegally dumped material has been picked up in the city of Harrisburg in the last year. And that leads us to today. I want to say a special thank you to Mayor Wanda Williams, who under her leadership, the city is on the rise, our esteemed members of City Council and the administration, County Commissioner Hartwick and Commissioner Douglas, who pledged their full support to this event, our district attorney, our esteemed district attorney, Fran Shardo, who is taking the ball and running with it, our magisterial district justices, who have pledged their support, President Judge Scott Evans, who has pledged his support, and our concerned residents who have gathered here today. We're all here to say enough is enough, and we are committed to full legal enforcement to clean up our capital city. And at this time, it's my privilege to introduce our District Attorney, Fran Chardo. Fran?
Thank you, Commissioner. Certainly. The depositing of large amounts of garbage on public land and private property in the city of Harrisburg and throughout the county has become a substantial and recurring problem. We have spoken about this before, and I'm here to speak about the ongoing efforts to address this problem. We do not want to use the blunt instrument of the criminal justice system if we don't have to, but we will, and because the problem continues. As part of our continuing efforts, we are centralizing all prosecutions of such cases before a single magisterial district judge. The President Judge has designated Magisterial District Judge Marian Urrutia to hear all these cases. I can tell you that Judge Urrutia is a consummate professional and that she will listen to both sides and each will get a fair proceeding in these cases, and they will get the seriousness that they deserve in these cases. Next, I have asked the city to stop charging their local ordinance for these offenses. We will use the Crimes Code. The Crimes Code offense of scattering rubbish. This is important for reasons of penalty. The first offense is a summary offense, but the second or subsequent offense becomes a misdemeanor automatically. With a city ordinance, you cannot have that dynamic where it becomes a misdemeanor on a second or subsequent offense. And that hammer, because these are repeat offenses, I can guarantee, of making a misdemeanor on a second or subsequent offense will be a hammer. For even the summary offenses, there is a mandatory minimum fine and a requirement that the defendant spend at least 5 and up to 30 hours picking up litter or illegally dumped trash. There is real teeth in this statute. That is a mandate. If the person is convicted of even the summary, part of their penalty is, if it's not jail sentence, that they must pay a mandatory minimum fine and they must perform at least 5 and up to 30 hours within 6 months of picking up garbage in the place where they committed the offense. Next, I am appointing retired Pennsylvania State Police Corporal Baltimore as a special county detective with the exclusive duties of enforcing the Crimes Code provision. He will assist the professionals at the city who already do tremendous work uncovering and identify the people who are dumping the trash. I've met with these professionals and I am very impressed with them. They do great work and they will continue to do that great work. But they're going to have the assistance of Corporal Baltimore, now Special County Detective Baltimore, to file these Crimes Code offenses. We can use the Crimes Code instead of the local ordinances because it's going to have more punch in order to keep these open spaces clean and to make our city beautiful and to keep it beautiful. This will be an effort throughout Dauphin County with an emphasis on keeping the open spaces clean so that all can enjoy it. I am proud to work with our partners in the city and the county, and I thank you, Mayor Williams, and I thank our commissioners for all your efforts, and we're going to continue to keep doing this, and we're going to make our open spaces clean. Thank you all.
Thank you to the District Attorney, Fran Chardo. Thank you to the Dauphin County Commissioners for their love and support for this initiative. Our wonderful Mayor's Office and Administration for the continuous support and remediation of blight and the mitigation of what you do see behind us, unfortunately. I'm Councilman Ralph Rodriguez, and I'd like to thank the media and our wonderful community activists and supporters. There are so many people in the city of Harrisburg that actually do care about our environment and our future and our children. And our community's not looking like it does behind us. So for those, I do ask, take a stand, rise. Let those know that are causing this, that are perpetrating, that we won't accept it any longer. The blunt force from those behind me right now, it can speak measures and it can lift mountains. So I say together, join us, because the initiatives are exactly what was been requested by the residents of Harrisburg and what we know is right as the leaders of Harrisburg. So right now, I'd like to announce the Hotspot Saturdays agenda for the 2024 spring and summer. April 13th of 2024, we will be at the Camp Curtin area We'll meet at 10 o'clock, and the cleanups will be from 10 to 12. We will meet at the YMCA Uptown. For those that are interested in registering or being a part of this initiative, they can reach out to me directly at rrodriguez@harrisburgpa.gov, or the link will be up on the city's website for further information. May 18th will be in the Allison Hill area from 10 to 12. The meetup will be around 13th and Swadera, or the Wild Heart Mansion, as you guys should know it as. June 29th, 2024, we will be in the Midtown area of Harrisburg from 10 to 12. The meetup will be around HHA, or Historic Harrisburg Association. July 20th of 2024, we will be in the South Side Allison Hill in the Cloverly Park section. And that also will be from 10 to 12 with the meetup area of the South Side Boys and Girls Club. August 24th of 2024, we will be in the North Hill side of the Allison Hill area from 10 to 12, and the meetup will be on the 15th and Verbeck section of that area. September 14th of 2024, we will meet at the Italian Lake area, the Zimbo Shrine area uptown, and that also will be from 10 to 12 with the meetup around the Zimbo Shrine area. I'd like to thank once again our District Attorney, Fran Chardo, our Dauphin County Commissioners, Director Kelly from our Recycling and Solid Waste, and of course the Mayor's Office and my colleagues on Council for their support and blessings in this initiative. And I open door to any resident, business owner that would like to take part. We would love to see you engaged. We would love to see you out helping mitigate what you do see behind us. And this year we'd like to introduce something really innovative for the Hotspot Saturdays initiative. Director Kelly from Dauphin County Recycling and Solid Waste has offered to actually assist and make it a much more robust system by accepting e-waste this year. So we have very much formulated a way where there'll be separate entities taking whether the trash or the e-waste to the proper places, doing it correctly, but also a chance to educate the residents on how to move forward and do it respectfully in the proper way as well. So with that being said, I can pass it back over to Madam Mayor and open it up for questions. Thank you.